All right, hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. D, good morning, it's good to see you. Celestian, good morning. Kiki, it's good to see you, good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is having a good day, a good morning, whatever's going on. Hope everything is going all right. Yeah, hope everything is going well with getting ready for tonight. Excited. Hope everybody is excited to come hang out and watch the game. I'm really excited. Reading some of the second dungeon that guy. The guy that does the thing. Listen, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Making a little game mechanic cheat sheet. Always good. Always good. A little cheat sheet is always very helpful. Sage.
Sleep.
Sage, thank you for the 37-month resub. Appreciate the heck out of you. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you so much. 37 months. Oh my gosh. Y'all. It's so many months. It's so many months. It's so many months. What a random descriptions for the beginning moments. Yeah, I gotta go do some. I gotta part of what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Part of what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Oh my god, excuse me. Is read through everything. Make sure I've got a handle on what I'm doing, you know, what my deal is. You know. Failed, good morning. Failed, how the heck are you doing? Hope you're doing all right this morning. Hope you're doing all right this morning. So I said I was gonna play more Titanium Court. Let me tell you, I was gonna, and then I got emails and I saw updates of there being a bunch of new demos available for some games on my wish list. And I was like, well, we gotta play some demos. So we're gonna play some demos. Titanium Core kicked my butt the other day. I did eke out a victory by the end. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Hell yeah. I'm really excited to get back to it. I'm so frustrated this stuff keeps coming up, but also it's my own fault. You know? It's my own fault. So I can't be too mad. Oh, is there a demo for Unme? No. They don't have any sort of landing page for demos for this, so that's... What's that? Oh, the Southeast Asian Game Showcase. Hello. There's so many games. There's so many demos. Oh, there's a demo for this. Yeah, okay, listen. We'll play this. This looks good. There's so many demos. We'll see what we get through and see what feels exciting. That's probably it. But yeah, gosh, summer showcase season is such an exciting and frustrating time. It's such an exciting and frustrating time. It's exciting because there's a lot of games that get announced and trailers and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, this is going to be great. This looks great. I'm so excited. And then you put them on your wish list and then you're like, oh God, that's so many games. People ask me why I have so many games on my wish list, and that's why. Because they keep making games. is they keep making them. And instead of like stopping, they keep making them. And what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? What am I supposed to do? So, so we're gonna check out a couple. I don't know if we'll get to, I mean, I have like 5 downloaded. I doubt we'll get to all 5. I doubt we'll get to all 5, but we'll check out some different vibes. I need to put the link to the summer showcase spreadsheet, which, let me tell you, again, if you're sitting there and you're like, why does Matt seem to know about so many games? You know, why is it like, oh my God, Matt knows about all these new games coming out? It's because I spend way too much time. I spend way too much time watching showcases and following like people on Blue Sky that talk about cool indie games and watching videos about cool indie games. And so yeah, listen, you can be this person too. You can be this person too. You just gotta commit to the lifestyle. You just gotta commit to the lifestyle. That's the problem. That's the difficulty. You just can't do anything else. Okay, I'm gonna get the first one booted up. I hope everybody's excited for this evening. Because I need to talk it up a bunch today. D is running a game of Root, the RPG, for some of us ne'er-do-wells. This evening. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna have a good time. And there's a bunch of games and stuff happening on Fawn's channel. So like, first of all, it's really exciting. And then second of all, there's a bunch of really cool games happening on Fawn's channel. We've got Root this evening. Oh, I forget what they're playing tomorrow. Oh, it's Dungeons and Kittens. I thought of the graphic. And then Amani is running a bunch of stuff. One on their channel, and then one on Fawn's channel. It's ridiculous. There's so much, but it's very exciting. It's very exciting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played a TTRPG in a little bit. I haven't played a TTRPG in a little bit, so I'm very excited. Very excited to sit down and play some cool games with some cool people. I'm looking forward to it. And D's gonna do a great job, right? D's gonna do a great job. Everybody knows D's gonna do great. Yeah, all for MSF and Free RPG Day, which is later this month. Everybody should plan for Free RPG Day. Start planning for it. I'm gonna double check everything here. Yeah, okay. So this is Entropy. This is the new game from Lovely Hell Place, the designer of, or studio, whatever, of Dread Delusion. They announced this a while ago, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a tactical turn-based RPG. And it has a lot of this. It's basically all the same art style as has dread delusion, which I'm down for. I will say I wanted to have the CRT filter on. It looks bad for me. Like, it just looks bad. It just looks smudgy in a way that's not enjoyable. So I hope they refine that or something before the game comes out. Good to know. Good to know that there's some difficulty settings. Yeah, look at this. I love this art. The hanged man kicks, finds foothold, gasps down air. Untying his noose, he steps off of the stool to wake his children. Dyfed the Younger. Yeah, look at that. How now, men, women, and aim and all? We, the Targus Performing Company, graciously thank you for your attendance. Our humble play begins o'er 1,000 years past, if you can imagine such a time. Oops, players, is that me? Sorry state of the lot of you. I can smell you from here. Did you all go swimming in a brewery? Which of you is performing Vartano tonight? You're almost up. And drunk or no, you'd better not botch your lines. Is it? Oh, I get to pick. Eamon P. Of the third gender, neither man nor woman, oft misunderstood, you've grown resilient. Man P. A young performer full of heart, you've always corralled others to your thinking. Woman P. Since girlhood, you've borne the genetic traits of Claude Targus, granting you keen reflexes. I like the idea of keen reflexes, but hey, listen, we're being non-binary for the demo. Love to open with a play. 5SE9 slayed with that opening. I was playing 5SE9 with Brian last night. We're getting through. I don't think we're on the 4th disc yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Footsteps I hear. Ah, here comes Vartano, king of all the sorry souls of this wretched land. I take my leave. Your head throbs. You shouldn't have let the others corral you into drinking that 6th pint. What were your lines again? Oh, woe engulfs me. Once the mere utterance of Vartano struck awe in every bosom of my kingdom. Now they curse my name, spitting its letters as if poison. But did I not rule with the finest, the noblest of virtues? Did I not rule with... Shit, you think, what's the noblest, the kingliest virtue? Okay. Heart influences courage in battle, reducing the chance you'll lose your nerve. Agility influences turn speed, hit rate, and evasion. Grit affects physical resistance, health, and resistance to certain status effects. Okay, so this is a character creation. I'm creating my character in this moment. I see it. Let's be agile. Did I rule with an agile mind, outwitting all who threatened us? Agility increased slightly. I will admit, perhaps my studies distracted me. Perhaps with my eyes averted, the rot set in. Your Majesty, the rebels are at thy palace gates. Ah, to think a king must bear arms against his own people. Well, so be it. Squire, bring me my... Swords are governed by the melee attribute, which affects hit rate and damage for close combat arms. Crossbows are governed by the range attribute, which affects hit rate and damage for ranged weapons. A codex lets you cast shaping spells. Success relies on the magic attribute. Miscasts cause damage. Let's go with crossbow. We're gonna do something a little different. Now, throw open the gates. I will greet my subjects with manners most pertinent on the wildest of nights. Mark these words, in terror will they howl the name Vartano. This player of Vartana was surely something. They shake and sway with pure passion for the material. If it's the same player I saw at the Hog's Tavern earlier, 'tis not passion that does it. Begging your pardon, sir, but an urgent report from the gates. Fighting's broken out, but with who, we're not sure. Probably just drunkards starting trouble. You two, with me. When on the field map, use L, left stick, to move your character. A will allow you to talk to characters or open doors and chests, among other things. Oh, oh, hang on. Okay. The camera controls are inverted, and I hate that. Okay, so this is a big spooky thing. R can be used to rotate the camera, also to zoom in and out. LT can be used to enter first person mode. Well, that seems bad. You guys should do something about that. Hello, I'm in the play. Everyone run. Everyone run. There's huge flesh monsters coming. Everyone run. Quickly. No one's listening to me. This sucks. Demons! This deep in the gloaming aisles? Impossible. Soldiers, stand firm. You there, players! I care not if those weapons be mere props. We need every able body. To me! He's talking about you, isn't he? Second thoughts, maybe you should have stopped at the fourth pint. I like my weird little pants. We'll arrange into 2 rows. Theater players, get behind us and use ranged weapons if you have them. Soldiers, defend those in the back. Get ready, they come. Man, I'm glad I got a crossbow. It worked out. Okay, rows from the basis of all combat, both of your party and the enemy. There are 2 rows, front and back. Characters in the front row protect anyone directly behind them. Protected characters can't be targeted by normal melee attacks. They can still be targeted by ranged and certain spells and abilities. Oh my god, it's just like fucking, why can't I think of it? It's like Suikoden. Let's just tell the LARPers to put their lives in mortal danger. Go get them with those foam bads. Oh god. Protected character in the back row can't use normal melee attacks. Only ranged weapons, spells, and spears can be used from the back row. Oh god. They're really getting their shit kicked in. When a character is knocked down in combat, there's a chance they will permanently die. The fate of knocked out characters will be revealed at the end of battle. There's a chance they'll survive from their injury, or they'll survive with an injury, but if they die from their wounds, there's no bringing them back. Note that the player is the only character who cannot permanently die. I guess that makes sense. Ranged weapons can be fired even when the character is protected and can even target protected enemies. Oh my god. Characters can perform 1 action per turn. Each action will increase that character's turn delay, delaying their next turn. More powerful actions like certain weapon skills have a greater turn delay than a basic attack. It would be cool if we had that. I really wish games that had that had, oh, good hit. Had timelines. I really love the timeline in Final Fantasy X. my God. All characters have courage, which represent their mental state. When a character is knocked out, their allies will lose courage. A character with low courage is easier to hit. Oh, hell yeah. Good crit. Good for you. Oh, and then he killed the shit out of us. After feeling like every bone in your body was crushed, there was only the briefest of agonies before all light, sound, and sensation drained from your world. How long did you linger in darkness and silence? A moment, an eternity? You cannot say. The sand runs thin, there is no time. The voice punctuates your silence. It is the first voice you have heard for a long time. Maybe the first voice you have ever heard. Ah, what feeble pickings are these? And the winds are weak. I'm losing sight. So be it, you'll have to do. Entropy. The Targus Company Journal, the prized possession of your troop. You should take this back to Kuvis, where your troop called home. And now the troop journal, press Y to activate it. This will allow you to view your party, the status of members, and change their equipment. I like that I have an in-universe menu. Access a new page. Use the equipment page to outfit the selected party member with weapons, armor, and accessories. Should have visited the formation page to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I hate that the camera's inverted. I really wish there was a setting. Oh, hey, there's a guy there. Hold up. Okay, can I interact with this now? Oh, hey, big chest. No option to change it. Well, it's a demo. It's a demo. So I'm giving it the pass of a demo. You know? Here under a simple shrine to the mummer lies a forlorn grave. In these troubled times, few can achieve a place in the soul garden when they pass. But in fear of a dark death, their families bury them with the old rituals all the same. Okay, what is that? What does that mean? Perks are permanent buffs. A new perk can be selected once specific level milestones are reached. That's fun. Keep track of your quests. We got our inventory. Help screen. You love to see it. Yeah, I'm hoping that the options will change once the full game is out. Can I take like an early shot at this guy? Can I be like, oh, look at this guy, wow! A demon silhouetted before you twitches wrongly. Cuts an abrasion line its flesh with bones protruding from lumps of clotted blood. It licks its lips. Missed one, have we? Come hither, manfolk, for your blood pumps too cleanly from your skin flesh. My blade will make you pretty, and together we make your choice. Okay. Oh, it does, I do have a thing. Great. Okay, I do have a thing. Lyrics! Lyrics, hello. In addition to attacking normally, a character can choose to target a specific body part. Target has a lower chance to hit, but if enough damage is dealt, the body part can be destroyed, resulting in a powerful debuff. Severing an enemy's arm may mean they can no longer use the weapon they held in that hand. Disabling a leg means they can no longer reposition. Some monsters will have unique body parts with specific injury debuffs. It's worth experimenting with targeted attacks. It's his right. Oh, I just cut, well, one, I killed him, and two, I cut his arm off. With a crossbow, which is impressive. Which is impressive. Lyrics, good morning. How are you? Rusty armor. Evasion minus 30, speed minus 10. I'm not gonna put that on me. Well, I will because it's literally only me right now. All is black. Who goes there, folk or demon? Folk. Kothnag is merciful. I recognize that voice. You were the performers, weren't you? Prithee. He suddenly coughs loudly and slowly, blood dribbling down his chin. Prithee, would you heed the last request of a clade Dernog knight? What do you need? Our semaphore tower was first to fall to the demons before the alarm could be raised. There's an inn over yonder, about a day's walk. It's got its own semaphore tower. The next in the chain to Kvass. We must make sure they've sent the message that this was a demon assault. Perhaps word has gotten already, but I've met the old man who operates the tower. He's a fool. I wager he reported only foul weather. Tell me what happened. Have you not eyes and ears? The spawn of Vartano has descended on this town. By morning all will be ash. They burned the tower, sent some emissary to bargain with our inner clade. I was at the gates when it happened. One of our gendarmes, bless her soul, she let the bastards in. Twas all a ruse. You'd best be off, but first take my mace. I've not the strength to swing it anyway. The shattered sword will have to do. Leave me to my fate. I won't see my ancestors, but I've done them proud. Work on my resume so I can apply for a third job. Hey, don't do that. Hey, quit one of your jobs first. Lyrics, thank you for the 265 stream streak. If you enter an enemy's line of sight, it'll chase you down and attack. If you approach an enemy from behind, it'll take a moment to notice you. Striking an enemy will give you advantage in battle, allowing you to strike first. Okay, I was directly behind it, and then it decided to instead just turn around and attack me. Cool. That's... Only a seasonal position. I want to go back to Spirit Halloween. Oh my god, just shoot him. Just shoot him with... How are you at 55% to shoot the thing directly in front of you? What are we doing? Why are you so bad? You're fighting lungs with legs? Well, yeah, they're demons, so... The young wayfarer trembles before you, her eyes darting around the flame-licked ruins. A globule of snot hangs uneasily from a nostril. This isn't what I was expecting from the great town of Ternog, not at all. Clutched to her belly is a tattered codex stuffed full of markers. If you didn't know any better, you'd say it almost looked like a spell book. Losing your interest, she clucks the book tighter. This old thing? I suppose I'm not what most people would expect when they think of a shaper wizard. But I've been tutored by the elder of my village since I was this high. I can speak with the makers around us, and I've even mastered a whole spell. A whole spell? What is it then? I've been practicing phage for years where you summon insects to do your bidding. Only I can only get the really tiny ones to answer my call, and they just crawl all over me and make me itchy. But last year I finally got the hang of bile. I cast it nearly every time. Only very rarely do I botch it, honest. Wait, what happens when bile goes wrong? Well, you see, it's a spell to weaponize the makers in your gut, so you're supposed to vomit poisonous stomach acid, but if you miscast it, you rupture an organ and cough blood all over yourself. It hurts real bad. A surge of flame bursts from a pile of wreckage nearby, causing you both to cower before the searing heat. Look, we should really get out of here. Can I tag along with you? Yeah, two's better than one. She beams smile, revealing a few missing teeth. Makers be praised. I'm Chosier, by the way. Let's get out of here. All right. Because if the outpost is important to recruit new members, some party members will offer to join your party when talked to, but you can also purchase new members from a mercenary notice board. Be sure to check the equipment, use the formation. Maximum active party size is 16. You can have up to, or 6. You can have up to 16 characters in reserve. Look over there, it's one of those demons. Makers, don't they look creepy? Not quite like a corpse, but like the body is remaking itself. That one has armor. If I could try casting a spell, we could bypass its defenses and try to poison it. Those little walking lungs. Must be using makers to walk around like that. It's probably magical. Try targeting its bronchi. Maybe you can stop it casting spells. Okay. Oh, I'm still damaged. This sure is a thing. Boo, hello. Hell yeah. Eat it. Eat shit. I had to try 3 new flutes yesterday. You just trying flutes? Just going around trying strange flutes? Note that you must pay your mercenaries. Any money received from the battle will be significantly reduced by the number of active party members and slightly reduced by the number of reserve. Characters won't leave your party if you run out of money, but you will be very poor. Plan to upgrade this year. What does a higher quality flute entail? Leather hat. There you go. It's far more responsive than my student model. What is that? What does that mean? What does that look like? Green bean. You know I had to play it. You knew I was gonna play it. I almost messaged you immediately when I saw it yesterday. Oh, look, he's got a little hat. Hell yeah. Better action on the keys. Probably a nicer cork in the crown. Fancy metal sometimes. I feel like we're on Josh's Discord has been playing Dread Delusion. Dread Delusion's good. Dread Delusion was good. Oh God. There was some stuff that I would have liked to change. But it's still really good. Blowing into my current flute, certain technique for sounding the high note requires a little more effort. All 3 models I tried sounded with no issue. Oh, I mean, that's not what I meant to do, but you know what? I'll take it. There's also fancy French open hole flutes that have holes in the center of some of the keys for advanced note bending, glissandos, and bending notes. Well, now you just, okay, now you're just being tutti frutti about it, okay? Calm down. We put extra holes in the flute so that it could do more, like, oh. Ooh, a spear. It's a world of difference, I promise. No, I believe you. I believe you. I'm just being silly about it. I'm just being silly. I believe it's a whole thing. I believe you. Nintendo put out an overview trailer for Star Fox. There's no game over. Your mercenaries can die permanently, so watch your step. I picked up much after high school. I was first chair flute in the concert band. I played piccolo and flute in the marching band. Oh my God, D. I'm not gonna make a joke. You get out of here. Let's make a break for it together. Let's go. We in a fight with any demons. Let's just try to run. Sure. Hey, Mila. What are you about? You got a great sword. Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what we can do? Yeah. Hey, you know what we'll do? You can have my armor so that you've got some defense. Oh, hey. Guess what? There we go. Okay, which way is the right way? Oh, this is back where we were. Oh my God, it's just like Dread Delusion. Sage, how you doing today? I mean, it's good to see you this morning. I hope you're doing all right. Spotted a guitar I want to try. I thought you were focusing this year. Time for this game is a big fan of tactics and Dread Delusion. Oh shit. I am focusing. An imposing figure in charcoal black armor approaches you. In the flicker of the flame, you struggle to make out the figure when his booming voice pins you to the ground. Oh. What's this? A rodent scurrying from the flames? We recognize this one. We performed a play earlier this year. We watched and listened from beyond the halls. We're not so dissimilar from my kind to know how to strut and fret upon a stage. The figure gestures at the surrounding carnage. You would call this a performance of our own. Pray tell, do you like it? If this is a performance, the playwright's an arse. Oh, I couldn't agree more. All sound and fury, signifying nothing, just as we like it. Well, at least he's honest with himself. Ow! Huge slash. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, duder. The rivals are already all checked in. When I arrived and no walk-ins came. Well, I mean, that's great. You don't have to deal with any of that bullshit. Mysterious figure. Poisoned. Flap. Clap. Get shit on. So this is the end. Out, bitter candle.
Hey, did you just take his wallet? He just took that guy's wallet.
Hell yeah. As long as the music shop stays nearby, I can try it whenever I want. The first guitar was an acoustic. It's harder to play. I got a guitar when I was younger, and I think I've talked about this before. My parents bought me the wrong guitar and then made fun of me when I tried to play it. So, you know, it didn't go well. That sucks, Matt. Yeah, my parents weren't good people. They weren't good parents, and also not good people. Yeah. Where you may be attacked while on the road. All compasses point to Tourmaline, the mythical ancient city. Why? No one knows, or at least no one you've ever met. Kuvas lies in the direction of Tourmaline, so it's Tormwards on your compass. However, the road to Kuvas weaves uneasily through these gloaming aisles, so you have to follow it Tormwest, which is west of Tourmaline, at least for now. Yeah, there's an overworld, which is overworld map, which is wild and cool. Earn myself a violin. To teach myself, they sent me a viola. I may have fucked it up. It was really hard to learn with the wrong instructions. Yeah, that would do it. Campfire. Ah, I get, okay. The man looks at you. I love this character art. This rules. He's got a little cat. The man looks at you with tired eyes. Some foreign creature stirs within his clothing. It might be some type of rat. Well matched, travelers, you can call me Lanark. These roads are seldom trod by small groups. You should be on your guard. We just fled the demons at Dernog. Do you know where safe? The Blind Bat Inn is about a day's walk over yonder. I've seen other refugees passing this way. He looks you up and down, then sighs. You don't exactly look prepared to face the trials of the road. Pray tell, what's your profession? I'm a player in a theater troupe, the last left alive. Huh! I only know how to swing a sword in one of Dyfed's plays. I can hardly let you wander off without sparing some word of advice. What do you wish to know? So I think all of the character art is done by Artyom Chakhanov. Which is really exciting. They did a bunch of art for Dread Delusion, and they have a bunch of art coming up for Realis. So. Okay, so this is just, I wish to return to Kuvas. So you're homeward bound, eh? You're a ways away, that'll be quite a trek. At least it's easy to get your bearings. Kuvas is Tormwards from here. So you have to follow the big arrow on your compass. Oh yeah, I should try to get a piece from them. I would love it. I would love it. I love his style. Or you would if the gloaming aisles weren't so irregular. The path curves round Torm West, taking you past the Blind Bat Inn. Probably pass through a Targus outpost to get here from Kuvas. I'm afraid all the gates have been locked shut on account of quarantine measures. You may need to get creative. I've heard there's a path through Kuthnag's forest, but I would not advise it. Folks say the soul gardener who tends it has gone mad. What a sentence. Blind Bat Inn lays about a day's journey Torm West down the road. It's run by Iltag, who's a kind soul. I'm sure many who fled the carnage at Dernog are already seeking refuge there. Whatever you do, don't stray too far west off the road. That way lies a bad place. And anyway, the Targus gate is locked shut. All right. Yeah, let's go. Cool, thanks, guy. Love this. And I'll just take off into the distance. Well, on the world map, press X to set up camp for the night. Doing so will transition to the camp scene. Heal your party, though more serious injuries may require a doctor. You can also speak with your current party members. Okay. Locked. Uh-oh. Oh. Hello? The guard outstretches a hand. No step further, you lot. The Dare Not gate is closed on account of the quarantine. Okay. Unless you have passage humor sloshing in your gut. I'm sorry? Hey, run that by me one more again. The blind bat inn. This is where I'm looking. This is where I want to go. This is great. Hey, this is great. Does everybody know this is great? Because this is great. If people want to know, if people are sitting there curious, like, wow, what's a great video game? This is a great video game. The young Eamon stands uneasy as their sullen eyes meet yours. They scratch underneath their ill-fitting shirts. Say, tally ho, wayfarer. Does thee come from Draynog, perhaps? Yes, the place smolders in ruins. They gulp. So the rumors are true. I'd sought to travel there, for I'd heard talk of demon sightings, and I'm a hunter by trade. They call me Seljar. I'm technically a Stroggy hunter, since the mythical beasts are long extinct in these lands, other prey must suffice. Mostly rodents, if I'm honest. You're a Strigoi hunter? I know how to say words. Last of the Seljar line. My paw would throw a fit. Me. Last of the Strogi hunters. Lad who's never even seen one. And an Aemon to boot. They're wicked things, lightning fast. They feast upon human flesh and can be killed solely by beheading. Only, Strigoi has not been seen in the Gloaming Isles since my father slew the beasts of Baranduk before I was born. Many assume they're but a myth. As thee can imagine, it is trying times for a hunter of an extinct breed. I need to return to Kuvas. Do you know the way? The second one was correct. Yeah, Strigoi. It's one of those words that I'm like, I've heard it. I've not seen it, right? I feel like that's a word that I heard David Boreanaz say once. Came through the gate of Kavas, which sits near Kothnog's forest. I heard they locked it on account of the quarantine. Maybe the only way to Kavas might be cutting through Kothnog's forest. It's a dangerous route full of peril. You want to risk it, Kothnog's forest is torm east of here. All right. Would you consider taking me on thine travels? I'm destitute, see, but as long as I take my share of coin, I can lend my sword. Sure, why not? You seem cool. Sounds like a term to be used in Buffy and Angel. Yeah, especially Angel, which was dealing with a lot of just like, I don't know, man, like weird shit's happening. It's a weird witch. Okay, so you have a hunter's churus, you have a military crossbow, which means you need to come back here with us. Okay, I'm sure that's fine. Party refund points. You're able to switch characters between active and reserve. That's good. Really filling out that back line. You know, I would love another guy in the front. Hey guy. Hey guys, what's going on here? They say we got the freak to sing a little song for us. The maidens of old Janot. What are you guys doing? Bertano's piss. I'm trying to interrogate the damn thing, but all it spits out is utter nonsense. Oh, is it a demon? It's not just like a person that you tore the head off? Okay. Okay. Like, I'm not jazzed, but Gabby, hello. Ah, poor thing. Are you the survivor of Draynog? We've had others claiming refuge here too. My name's Ilitag. Let me know if you're in want of bed or anything else. I want to buy supplies. What do you got? I've got a little coin. Have the demos been? We've been in this one. Well, gosh, it's almost been an hour. You know, we've been working through them. We've been working through them. Okay. And I can sell stuff if I need to. Weapons have nice art too. Oh yeah, listen, everything has nice art. Okay. Okay. Characters displayed on the mercenary notebook can be recruited to your party. The fee is determined by their level and equipment. Note that some characters may be cheaper than normal because they're injured. That I like to be like, look, they might be fucked up, so don't get too excited. Gifa, member of a minor clod. Gifa is accustomed to the higher standard of living than mere bondsfolk, skilled with a blade and a sharp eye. As a bondsfolk, Rasim smells bad, seasoned in battle and light-footed, carries no equipment, suffering from severed left leg. He can't be, I mean, that's why he's light-footed, right? Because he literally only has one. Oswin is an artist for what little that's worth, versed in arcane arts and light-footed. Here, I see what they're saying. They're saying he's good at magic and agility. Suffering from severed left arm. I mean, that might be okay. Is he suffering because he's currently bleeding out? You there. The old soldier slams down his pint and fixes you with a penetrating stare with his one good eye. Yes, ahoy? Bam. See here, you look like you've been traveling. Tell me, have you been accosted by these damn gloaming gits? Gloaming who? These sods defile the name of our gloaming isles with their petulant moniker. That's not why I hate them. Not just why. Those bastards stole my pipe. The thing was passed down from my father, who kept it with him through the Third Demon Crusade. He said puffing on that was all that kept him sane amid the horrors. I've got a purse of coins for anyone who can get it back from me. I'll see what I can do. That's their spirit. Their camp is atop the cliffs, about a day's hike up the hill behind the Blind Bat Inn. Gives you a brief nod, then returns to his pint, seemingly done with the conversation. Yeah, not the ancestral pipe, not my grandfather's pipe. Okay, I can't. What happens if I go over here? Oh. Whoa, there's a whole tower. Yo. Hey, yo. Is there a chest behind the building? There's a chest behind this building. 10 coin. Yeah, those were the discounted price. Yeah, he's cheaper because he doesn't have a leg. And, you know. The semaphore operator looks a little lethargic, as if he's not there. Not entirely there, and after his gaze quickly slides across your face, you can tell he's definitely not interested. Have you sent a message to Kavas about the demon attack? Why would I have done such a thing? Sure, there's folks swarming about the inn talking about demons and whatnot, but there's demons everywhere these days. Reckon it was all bad weather, nothing to worry the good folks at Kavas about. No, I was there. There was a demon attack, old man. Well, now I think of it, I suppose nobody actually mentioned any bad weather, but I ain't climbing up these ladder rungs with those old knees. You'll have to do it yourself. All right, love to do everybody's job for them. Climb the ladder, use the semaphore controllers. Pull the left lever, then the right, then the left again. Spit on the eye and give it a yank. Okay. Pull the left lever, then the right, then the left again, spit. You pull the levers and feel the mechanism shudder to life above you. Yeah, Matt, spit on it and give it a yank. Shut up. Happy Pride, shut up. And now we have 80 gold.
Trans rights.
Fuck yeah, trans rights. Okay. Is there some gold? Is there a chest in behind this building? No. Okay, so I gotta go do that little side quest. Oop, there's a chest over here though. Okay, good to know. You want to poke around these areas. They're putting shit. They're hiding shit around on you. Okay, okay. Can I afford? Oh, I can't even afford the guy that doesn't have an arm. Yeah, classic JRPG experience. Classic. And this is inspired by JRPGs according to the Steam description. So, okay. So first off, there's this camp. Then I want to, oh. After a hard day's march, you're cold, tired, and hungry, and at your wit's end. As your party makes camp and prepares for rest, you cursed everything from your troop to everything. From your troop to the forest, its spirits, and even your cruel ancestors. You wake up all alone, but also not at all. A silhouette sits next to you by the campfire. Making out any of its features is completely impossible. A voice with no color or character quietly addresses you. You can ask me 3 questions, friend. For your hospitality, I answer. Who are you? A friend, perhaps? Or maybe maintenance? Who is that man in the charcoal black armor? Was I there? The guest softly chuckles in his colorless tone. I've heard he's a malady that walks the earth. What is your favorite play, pray tell? Unwrite this poem, giving thanks to heaven. Familiar with that one, are you, good sir? You feel the creature's smile. Well, that's not helpful at all. The reentry should satiate the rest of you. In the morning, you find a black hat sitting by the dead campfire containing an odd trinket. Pocket it, pick up camp, and continue your journey. Gambler's Luck. Rusty pieces of plate armor uses chips in the game of Lunatic Brigade. Increases hit chance. I'm sorry, does this have a game? Is there a game? Excuse me? Oops. Okay, so I came to this camp and I had the little scene. Okay, that's what happened. Is it a card game? I mean, just listen, is there a game? In true JRPG fashion, is there like a hidden mini game? What are y'all doing? Oh, enjoying the road, are you? It appeared to be a minis game. There's little armor bits with folks drawn on them. What if in this tactics game, there's a tactics game? You better show this road some respect, because it's all road. Property of the Gleaming gets you, eh? That's a stupid name. Ah, you twat. Look, it's 10 coins to pass by this road. You gonna pay up or what? No. No. Okay, calm down. Hell yeah. Sever your right arm. Get. I like that he still used his weapon skill. I like that he still used his weapon skill to do bleeding despite not having a weapon. Oh, nope. Armor. Both your characters and enemies have a defense value, which negates a certain amount of weapons total damage. Higher defense will completely negate any damage to health. To counter defense, all weapons have a pierce and break stat. Pierce is an amount of weapons total damage that will ignore defense. Weapons such as daggers have high pierce. Break, meanwhile, negate that offense by that amount until the end of the fight. Okay. Wow, you can negate you can negate magic damage with armor. That's pretty surprising. It's good armor. It sounds like it. Oh my God, he still has armor. Oh, get wrecked, homie. It's gotta be good armor, right? Is it? Hey, is this y'all's base? Hell yeah. The screen effect on this rules. I don't know if it's coming through on the stream, but this rules. This is the camp of the gloaming gets. Step 1 foot further, I'm calling the lads. Do your worst, you get. Let's get into it. When you're still, it's visible. That makes sense. That makes sense. The lads, both of them, both lads. Don't make me call both lads. Some of the bit grit where you couldn't look at people's faces. What was that one called? Where you couldn't look at. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, why can't Verho. Verho. I was like, why can't I think of it? Now I can use my weapon skill. Blap. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm almost level 2. Okay. Got extra rusty armor in the back. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Dread Delusion was really good. Dread Delusion was very enjoyable. Miss Cat. Oh, hi. Hi, Gwen. Hi, baby cat. Oh, okay. Hi, baby cat. Oh, hell yeah, big crit. What are you gonna, what you got? What you know about crits? Woohoo! We leveled up. Some party members can level up, like me. All right. Let's put a point into ranged. Let's put a point into agility. Let's put another point into range and then one point into grit. Nice. Broken pipe. Secret chest. 10 coin. Hey, what are you guys doing in here? Oh, I forget. I gotta remember I can do an opening strike and get advantage for the first round. Does he have a gun? Oh God, I rolled a 1. You think it would just be habit after 32 million hours of pursuit? Yeah, but my enemies don't have guns. Like, I'm not rolling up and fighting, you know, a demon doesn't pull out a gat. I mean the out. Oh, I get you. I get you. A gat out of hell. Okay, this dude better give me a bunch of money. This dude better pay me a bunch of money for getting his grandpappy's pipe back. Oh, get crit. Get crit, my dude. Little hey hey in the soundtrack is fun to me. It reminds me of punk shows in high school. This whole package is like so immediately exciting and good. You know? Character designs are great. Brigand armored full. What does that mean? Maybe it's like a churus. You know? Maybe there's brigand armor half. Rusty musket. Hell yeah. That's the name of my, that's the name of my inn. The Rusty Musket. Okay, let's go back. We'll tell the guy about the pipe. We'll rest. We've got some money, so we'll hire on a new sword. Somebody else for the front. Okay, we gotta rest. Of course, I've waived the fee. You're welcome to stay as long as you need. Oh, incredible! Thank you. Okay. These are different people. Isolde is a member of Claude Targus, known for its bat-like mutations. Les, a mercenary through and through. Les is happy to lend you their blade for a share of the loot. Skilled with the blade, carries a rusty greatsword, suffering from severed right leg. Radam, seasoned in battle and light-footed, carries rusty greatsword and mercenary armor. That's pretty good. Dulik carries no equipment, suffers from a left leg. Oswald is an artist, versed in the arcane arts and full of determination. All right, Radam, welcome to the squad. You got mercenary armor. You've got a rusty greatsword. The Ballad of Rusty Musket. I come to tell you the tale of the Rusty Musket. Okay, soldier armor for 50. I feel like I need to invest. I wish you had some armor. That would be cool. Cures afflictions. Okay. So now we've got items to deal with some shit. We've got another melee fighter. On the road, you meet a fiery scholar from Vise who asks you for your assistance with a particular scientific endeavor in exchange for a hearty reward. A beast known as Echidna lives in the nearby bog, and the scholar's designs are to catch him and exhibit his clawed menagerie. The scholar's already contrived a plan, but it's a two-man job. One will confuse Echidna with the sound of a horn, while the other must spray the beast with special alchemical solution. Let's do it. Amazing. I like that this art is my reward. Lo, here lies Echidna, a colossal monstrous snail of the bog. The beast stretches out to you from the putrid waters. Its shell is studded by arrows, spears, stinks, and broken swords. Is this what gave the monster its name? Follow the plan. Don't fuck this up. Luckily, the saline solution that you spray on the beast as well, strange magical vibrations of the horn do their job. Soon you and the scholar are loading Echidna, now tangled in net, into the learned man's ornate cart. The scholar bids you his thanks, and soon enough you are parting ways. Sometime thereafter, the local bondsfolk will find a broken cart, and not too far from it a pitiful skeleton in a checkered gambeson. Already dried up traces of slime will be headed into the forest deadfall. I think I fucked it up, but you know, how am I to know that? The man gave me a plan and I stayed to the plan. That's not my fault. His plan was bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was like, I need somebody to do this. And I was like, I can do that. Hello there.
Trans rights.
Fuck yeah, trans rights. Carnation, hello. The guard doesn't seem to react.
Is that a dog? Is that a dog?
For a moment, you wonder whether you're also squinting at a man-shaped bundle of tinderwood. It said, hello there. The guard shifts ever so slightly forward. His booming voice, tumbling down the rock face, still manages to sound lethargic. Can't you lot read the sign? No passage. I guess we'll be off then. I'd like to get to, thank you. Rusty sword. Thank you. I guess we'll go the way that's supposed to be really dangerous. Carnation, how are you? Ugh. While walking near Comthog's forest, you feel a palpable sense of dread emanating from the swaying trees. As your party walks in uneasy silence, your mind feels foggy. When you come to your senses, you realize that not only have you entered the forest without intending to, you are completely lost. Your troop has traveled the island far and wide, but this place feels completely unfamiliar to you, even in the daylight. And so another whole day is spent trying to get out of the green thicket to no avail. Piglet's lesson: trust your maker. Old Ole's lesson: petition the spirits. Trust your makers. Piglet, the troop's cook, always took grand care of the troop's makers, those magical beings that are said to reside in all things. He did wonders to his supplies, mixing things that he managed to forge around every camp with supplies and spices that have been with the troop for many years. Some actors jested about him being of a shaper breed, but Old Ole, the stage steward, always told you, Bondfolk's magics are rooted in channeling. You start murmuring Piglet's adage. The place of malice, the malice is with you. You hop on your left foot. The place of ancestors, and the ancestor is with you. You hop on your right foot. Quite soon, you simply stumble and fall, suspiciously facing a certain opening in the deadfall. Something must be showing you. Blam. For overcoming your ordeal with your own wits, you feel you've gained valuable experience. Bloom. Spoomafoo. Carnation, how you doing today? I'm gonna get lost in a forest. How you doing today? Oh, Mila can level up too. Sick. Hey, this forest has bad vibes. The old man's furrowed brow entirely conceal his eyes from view. He seems ready to approach. Another wrecked soul for Konthag, have we? Sorry? Not here to offer you dead. Folks rarely seek passage through Konthag's forest these days. No, they come to cremate the souls of those who wronged them, condemn them to eternity of misery. I wouldn't venture into the forest itself, no sirs. The otherworld spirits that haunt the fungal glades are impervious to mortal weapons, see? There's only one way to defeat them, and it ain't easy. How do I do it? My mom always said those otherworld spirits were poor souls who managed to escape Konthag's afterlife and now wander the forest. She told me in her youth some brave knights of Claude Targus tried to hurry through the forest. They smeared their souls with soul moss, so the blades became attuned to the other world so they could cut through the spirits. I always keep a clump or two just in case the story was true. Yeah, you can have some. 3 soul moss. Moss often grows on the shells of snails, so if you need more, just try scraping some off those. Of course, it could all be a load of snail shit. My mom was fond of her fanciful tales. Okay, you know. I can't use it here, so we'll use it as it comes, I guess. Everybody keep an eye out for ghosts for me, okay? Well, that's a snail. This seems like a cool place to go. I was right. We think this is a guy that's going to try to kill us. Yes. All right, rat him. Oh, it does do damage. Care about making any deals with bog hags? Oh, okay. Who all is excited for tonight? Oh my gosh, Rusky Musket does so much damage. What's tonight, Matt? Tosses up a slow bench. Well, tonight, D is running a game of Root, the TTRPG, for a group of us over on Fawn's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. I want to see that. Guess what? You can. Guess what? I've got great news for you, Celestian. We're gonna be playing at 7 o'clock. You can come hang out over on Fawn's channel, twitch.tv/fawnandgames. That opened that thing, didn't it? I'm gonna put Matt's darling little woodland creature in dire peril. I'm not a woodland creature, I'm a dog. Hilariously. I'm the only non-woodland creature, I'm a dog. One mustn't talk down about themselves like that. Leaf and Anchor. A leaf of foreign tree that refuses to wither, used by channelers. Anchor spellcasting items will allow you to cast channeling spells. These are separate from Codex spells. Codex spellcasting items that allow casting of shaping spells. While shaping is physically based and very powerful, channeling is of the other world and has spells that can buff allies and demoralize foes. I'm honestly very excited. It's my first time in GMing live on stream. And you're gonna do great, D. I'm so excited. We're gonna have a great time. Everybody's into it. We're gonna have a grand old time. And a fair amount of running various games and systems. It's gonna be cool, though mildly anxiety-inducing to be there with an outstanding cast. Now, is the outstanding cast coming after our game, or? I'm joking. Everyone else is fantastic. Everyone's fantastic. Everyone that's not me is great. You're talking about the game on Wednesday. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about the game on Wednesday. Celestian, if you're excited about Root, let me tell you a little something about Free RPG Day. You can go to a local game store. You go to a local game store and get a Root Quick Start. You can get a Root Quick Start, so you can learn. It might be, maybe even the adventure that we're going to be playing this evening. So you can get an adventure with pre-gens, all kinds of fun stuff. Hey, I don't know if I'm just like good at team building. We're kind of crushing. Tempting fate with that statement, classic. I mean, you gotta say it, you know? How do you get a clip for social media if you don't say the silly thing out loud? You know what I mean? You gotta spell Hex. Channeling spell. Hexes the ground, causing damage over time to any enemy in that spot. Oh, you could hold a codex and a sword. That's interesting. I just realized they have no reason to have, they can't have a melee weapon at the same time. Love a spicy floor. Love that they know they come to our backyard for snacks and hanging out. This afternoon, I'm gonna do some reading to prep for everything. And I gotta make dinner beforehand. And I'll probably take a little rest. Take a little rest, so I'm feeling energized. Always take breaks to take care of yourself. It's very important. Four damage. Okay, so you do half damage. Okay, but not for magic. Magic does full damage. Okay. Hell yeah. I think we're gonna get through this bit, and then we will swap to another demo. We've been playing this more than enough to get the vibe. Get through the forest. We'll see what. Yeah, this looks great. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Idol of Attunement, an artifact that will attune one with the spirit otherworld, increasing damage against face spirits. Oh. So I can just get I can get an Idol of Attunement and then that just attunes them. Okay, okay. That's pretty chill. You know what I'm gonna do? Hey, guess what? You know what? That's me. I got a big gun. Okay. This is gonna open the door, I imagine. Yep. Blam. Oh my gosh. What a crit. $40 damage. I love it. Yeah, hey, we're kind of running things. Spell Chitin, shaping spell, grants hardened, which it decreases health damage taken. I fucks with it. Okay, now obviously the right way to go is that way, but so we're gonna go this way. I wonder if this takes place in the same world as Dread Delusion, because it seems to. Oh. It seems to, hang on. It seems to be very, very similar. And it could just be, hey, this is the design and this is the design I like to use. But. Is that a weird optional boss? Oh, this is the door to the front. Okay. Hey, guess what? I haven't heard reference to the Big Empire from DD. Could be elsewhere. Yeah. And it also could just be like, nah, I just like making games that look like this. Hello. Who be you to defile the sacred grove of Konthog? The souls that dwell in her sacred afterlife must not be disturbed. The penance is long and of great import. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I'm just passing through. Okay. We're gonna put soul moss on these guys. Flap. His name is Soul Angel. Oh, I'm terrored. That's probably bad. That's probably bad. Oh, big hit. Great. That worked out great. Wow. That ruled. Love to do a crit with my spell so then I poison you and then you die to the poison. Oh. Fucked it. Soul Angel, light work. Light work. Let's see. I get to pick a perk. Accurate, gain increased hit after missing. Lucky, increased chance of landing a crit. Opportunist, increased damage against bleeding. Unlock an extra ability for every weapon type. Abilities include quick strike for daggers, lethal blow for great swords, and sweep for spears. That's fun. Increased damage scaling with melee and ranged. That's pretty fun. Increased damage dealt when close to dying. Hardy, survive 1 fatal hit per battle. Extra fingers, allow use of item and reposition as bonus action. These can be used after a regular action, though they still add turn delay. Thief, steal enemies. Attuned, always start battle with the Otherworld attuned status, which allows physical attack to deal damage to Otherworld enemies. Shaper, cast higher level shaping magic. Channeler, Overcast, being able to cast higher level spells with a lower chance of success. Gifted, when failing to cast a spell, miscast no longer deal damage. Damn. All of these are simple but rule. I'm gonna go with Thief because that's a thing that I do all the time. Towsers are 1 caster, so I'm just gonna say, like, hey, what if you just, hey, actually, no. Higher magic, that's... You know what? You know... This seems like a thing. Let's interact with this. The shimmering pool of water has an uncanny quality. Beneath the ripples, you do not see a reflection, but a vast city of resplendent towers. I'm gonna step into the water. It's probably a bad idea. At first, you feel cold stone beneath your feet, but the floor sags under weight and suddenly buckles. You fall through the water and into a searing sky. You are not underwater, but tumbling through the air. When you stop screaming, you notice the tower is speeding past you 100%. They are all floating. Some interconnected with walkways, some simply dangling in midair. You plummet in the midst of an impossible flying city with the ground rushing to meet you. The impact should kill you, but instead you crumple into an abyss of pain. You do not know how long you lie there, but the agony is all-consuming. You're fading in and out of consciousness, you gain the composure to stand. There's no doubting it, you are in the other world. By the looks of it, some sort of afterlife for the local clods. Your only hope is to petition its soul gardener wherever they are. You are in a small urban square surrounded by grounded towers. A gate leads further into the city. You also notice a small rusted bell among the cobblestones. Ring the bell. I'm sure that's fine. You're starving and your stomach gnaws at you from within, but death never comes. Who knows how long you lie like that. A flash of light. You are not in the city, but a resplendent palace chamber. A being of surreal beauty floats before you, all eyes, wings, and mouths. You find you cannot look directly at it, for its grandeur is blinding. Ah, my sweet soul, I apologize. The words sing through your mind. I tried to grant audience with all the souls I tend in this garden, and there are so many who sought my counsel before you. What do you ask of me? I seek passage through the forest. Sweet child, do you mean to say? A warm feeling flows through your body. You are not of my flock. Your heart still beats. But I'm sorry, child. You cannot linger in my paradise. You must return to the waking world and continue on your way. When you awake, the doors will be open. But suddenly you find yourself gasping for air in the shallow pond. Cool. Your companions rush to your aid. When you've caught your breath, you ask them how long you were down there. They look puzzled and reply that it's been 5 minutes at most. You gather your things and depart. Well, that's fun. Hey, there you go. There you go. There's the, and that's the end of the demo. Yeah, this is great. Wonderful timing. Wonderful timing. I'm so looking forward to Entropy. I am so looking forward to Entropy. Lovely How Place is just crushing it. The vibes of this game are so fucking incredibly on point. Like, you got me. I'm there. I'm there. Okay.